takes a couple seconds. I think it's at like 7 or 8 right now. So I will just babble until it gets to about 20, and then we'll get into it. 15 is pretty good right now. So I got my bass back today from the Bass Place in Peoria, Arizona. I cannot recommend them enough. This thing was buzzing like crazy. The B was a problem. No idea why. When I asked them when they don't have an answer for it, I was like, oh, okay. But they fixed it. So he just set it up and charged me like 40 bucks. So like nothing. But yeah. I don't know if you could hear that on live or if it's overloading. I haven't even messed everything. What is that? Oh, I had the high off. The EQ is a little weird. Probably because it wasn't set up or anything. But yeah, that's more my speed. Instead of being so booming. There we go. This is, I would call it a hot bass, talking about how it's active, because when you have everything in the center, the EQ, just right in the middle, like, sounds pretty good. I mean, it sounds great, but then you bump up all of the knobs, so low, mid, and high, and I have it, I don't know if you could, that translates to the phone or through like live stream, but it is booming. Like it's 3 o'clock right now, so hopefully no one next to me has a Zoom meeting or anything like that. I don't even know if you could hear me when I'm playing and talking at the same time. But there's one person in here, and I don't know what anyone hears because no one's here. So yeah, just to go through, what are we going to talk about today? I guess 5 strings, since I'm playing a 5-string. Let me lower this a little bit because it's just like super boomy. Let's see. Then I'll get rid of it too. For that, I'm able to put just the bridge pickup on because it's a 5 pickup selector. But just on the topic of 5 strings, I didn't play a 5-string until like a year ago. Oh man, I gotta make this closer. You're here, bud. What up? I just saw it. Hold on. I gotta do this so I don't break things because I can't read the chat. I always do it when it's too far away and I think it's close. What's my opinion on the idea that America is considered a federal republic, but since the majority can vote and amend the Constitution, it technically makes us a democratic republic? What I think about that? I have a lot about that, actually. I think that if you don't understand the Electoral College, then you're the reason why it exists. I think that the mob rules mentality is what destroys people, nations, and the tribes take over the land in the most caveman sense. Everyone's so tribal these days where if you think a certain way, then I hate you and you're against me. That's what I think about my little politic rant. Name 3 countries in Europe for and edit. What? Name 3 countries in Europe. I don't know. What's my favorite thing about guitar? My favorite thing about bass guitar is that it's a bass. Well, bass guitar, actually. I love the. My favorite thing about bass guitar is it's so important and it's so under the radar. Like any instrument, no one notices when a guitar player misses a note on a solo, or even a drummer, they kind of like rush a beat. They could kind of come back from it. When the bass makes a mistake, everybody notices, and no one can even know why if they're not really musically inclined or musically literate, I guess I should say. When I say musically literate, I don't mean like being able to read music only. People are blowing this up. That's my favorite thing about bass. Is Gene Simmons a good player or just for show? I don't know. I never hung out with Gene Simmons. I don't know if he's invited to my barbecue. He seems like he'd be fucking irritating. I don't know if he's a good player or not. He's doing something right. I mean, he helped write those Kiss songs, so he's got to be able to know how to at least compose. What you play bass you playing today just got here. I'm going to go into the 5-string unless people... what I do every day is read these and just figure out what people want to do. Your dad's like, tell you how long you've been doing it. Been doing it 33 years. Started when I'm 4. 37 now. You're still getting an edit because I went both play... I don't know. Edit away. I don't know what that means, but yeah, fucking go for it. Tennessee whiskey, I don't know, but I will figure that one out. What does my guitarist mean when he says know the minor? Yeah, minor scale. So you take a major scale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1. So in C, it's gonna be 3, 5, these are tabs now. 3, 5, 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. And each one, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, you lower, so instead of going 6 here, you go 6 here. The third note goes down to here. So you get, and the 7th note goes here. And that's where you get like all of lots of metal is in minor. I mean, I have the Slayer shirt on, right? Mixing, and also that was a perfect example of how Slayer completely just took that from classical music, that whole riff. Do I like Mayhem? I do like Mayhem. Sorry for the typo, it's all good. And off Good Survival When My Guitar Gently Weeps. Yeah, I'll play that. Tennessee Whiskey. Yeah, I'll do Tennessee Whiskey. I gotta learn it. So a half step down from the major note. Yeah, so minor is you lower the 3rd, you lower the 6th, and you lower the 7th. I can get deeper into that. There's different types of minors, minor chords, or minor scales, but that's what he means. Technically speaking, it's the 6th note. If you play a major scale, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you play the same pattern, you just continue the scale, starting on 6, it's a minor. That's called relative minor. So that's how that comes from. We can get deep into that, but just worry about the hand positions for now, and then we can figure that out later. Please do it. I'll do Tennessee Whiskey. I will. I gotta learn it though. Unless I'm reading things twice. Tool just says Tool. I like that. Is it hard to learn? Nothing's hard to learn. What am I playing today? I don't know. I'm playing a 5-string. That's what I'm playing today. And I'm gonna play how. Is it hard? No, it's not hard to learn. It's just practice and persistence. And don't get overwhelmed. And if you do, just remember you're playing music. It's been happening since the dawn of time. Dawn of civilization, if you really want to get into it. When that's my whole hippie woo-woo thing, but when people made cave paintings and started smashing rocks together not to just hurt people and make food, is when civilization started. So if they could do it, you could do it. Can you please do... Jesus Christ, Annabelle, you're crushing me. Yeah, I'll do Tennessee Whiskey. I just can't do it right now. I promise. What else is there? Is it hard to learn? No. What am I playing today? So, a 5-string. The only benefit, the only benefit most people think about is the low note. You only get 5 extra notes in one. Up to here, because here is the same thing as your E. But the benefit that I get from a 5-string, and again, I started saying this at the beginning, but I don't think anyone was here. I just bought a 5-string for the first time just about a year ago. And I used to shit on it. I was so intolerable and just annoying because I was a 4-string purist and all that nonsense for like 3 decades, over 3 decades. And then I played I've played 5 strings before, but I never actually gave it a shot because I was just too arrogant to open my mind up. And it blew my mind. I am so mad at myself that I didn't do it earlier. The reason I like it is it makes a whole new pattern for you. So if I'm playing a 4-string and I want to go up in thirds, right, on a 2 octave, let's try that again. I'm running all over the neck. To play that in G, or on a 5-string, same thing. One quick shift. Because 2 octaves right here, and then I just move up and repeat the same pattern. So instead of going from here all the way to here, I go. That's it. It makes it so much more ergonomic, and even though it's a fatter neck, people are like, oh, it makes me play way faster because I'm not moving my hand all over the place. What are people saying? What's your wall? Looks so damn cool. Well, there's 2 really cool walls in this place. There's this wall. I'm in B standard, yeah. Plucking hand. This is a guitar. That thick strings. Well, yeah. So these are the bases on the wall, but my other wall, my apartment's a mess, but is all the artwork that I make. It's all like tiny dots. That one's nails, those are all Sharpies. So yeah, there's two kind of cool walls in this place. But yeah, so, well, everyone knows it's a bass. The name of the channel is 1 Minute Bass. I know people like fucking around on the internet, so I don't care, whatever. But it's still a, dude's talented. I just do stuff like anyone else. Play Primus. I don't know. Primus for another day. Not that huge into Primus. I know, I said it. Not that we can't, but yeah, I'd rather play some other stuff. Plus, I'd rather not take all the requests. Like, I've been told to play Coldplay every single time I've been on this thing. Do I mess with drop A? Yeah, I mess with any of it. Like, that's just the difference of drop D, only with the low B. But I don't have any reason to play it. Like, I think I did a Slipknot song when I first started this channel. I think People Equal Shit. It's a lovely title. That one is in drop A, if I remember. It might not be. Thunderstruck. I still didn't do Thunderstruck yet. Playing original? I could play originals. Is that, yeah, that's my Jojo friend. I could play an original. Let's see. What have I been working on? Alright, we'll do some bluesy shit or some jazz shit. Stop writing Thunderstruck because I can't see what everyone else wrote. Cozy Clutch. Keyword bend it. Yeah, Cozy Clutch, you're gonna get the hell out of here. Hey man, I finally got my batteries for the Ibanez. It's crazy how much I miss those strings. By the way, someone spamming. Yeah, I don't know. I'll give him the boot if he keeps it up. I think he's cool. Can you please play for me Pink Floyd? Yeah, Pink Floyd one I did the other day, and again, I forgot it. That's it. Oh, SOD? Yeah. Right? Or if it's in D. SOD, I think, is the best thrash band ever made. That would be, made my day. Hell yeah, Unknown. I love Slayer too. Yeah, Fade to Black. I could do all. Yeah. Pantera. I'm just gonna keep playing riffs the whole time. Maybe. I have been told to start with 4 strings. Honestly, that fat low B. Yeah, let's talk about 5 string. I started with 4. It was awesome. I highly recommend it because most people, anyone could play a 2-octave thing on a 5 string because there's you have all the real estate for it. But if you were to play 2 octaves on G, whoa. Most people that play bass cannot play a 2-octave major scale, on a 4-string at least. I made a video about that recently. If you can do that, you're way ahead of the curve. So I would highly recommend doing that. The way to do it is gonna be play your major scale, and then you're gonna slide your pinky up a whole step. Right there, and then start playing the rest of the major scale, and then you're gonna slide your index finger to where your pinky is. Let me explain that. Your index finger a whole step from where your pinky is. So we're looking at this note and we're going to catch it with our index. And then ring, pinky. And the same thing going down, we go down a whole step, but we hit it with our pinky. So stuff like that, you'll be forced to play on a 4-string. What is everyone saying? Hello, what up from the UK? You love MJ's Leave Me Alone beginning, blah, blah, blah. Pantera, don't care. Love from India. What up, India? Interstellar background music, please. Let's see. Did you ever listen to Alone by Evan Brewer? No, I haven't. Someone just wrote bass. That's awesome. I saw you say Interstellar. You don't have to keep writing it. I'll have to figure it out. He only uses bass for every sound on the... I do read all of these comments, too. That's what I'm doing right now. So you don't have to repeat it. I see where you're going with that. I can do it either, but if you say it's a big ad, I'm gonna through that tomorrow. Yeah, definitely go through it. I'll do Sabbath any day of the week. Floyd, I was just playing before, but Sabbath. Ooh. That solo to begin that is one of my favorite ones because you can play it any way you want, like any solo, but like. No, octave is just a note higher. So this is G, this is also G. Improv means improvisation. You make shit up. That's what improv means. EPM, supremacy, bongo and stingray, goddamn good. What's up, Blake? Come as you are. There you go. I've heard Sandbergs are really, really good. Since you did this stream on 2 octaves, I have been working on it, at least 3 different keys. Awesome. Helping recognize note recognition on the fretboard. That is awesome. Note recognition is such a used word, or term, and it should be. But the thing I always mention with note recognition is also finger pattern recognition. Knowing that your middle finger and then a string up and 1 fret down, that's always a major third. I was talking about in the last video I put up. That's always a major third. Always a minor third. Always a minor third. Perfect. I go through the intervals. Perfect 5th, always. Minor 6. And just knowing the distance, what each finger pattern looks like will help you immensely. Like that one. Minor 3rd, minor 6, perfect 4th. That's all you're playing that whole time, and then you just arrange the order of those notes, and that's it. And you don't need to know music theory to write, or you don't need to know music theory to play bass, like at all. It just helps you to dissect and analyze what the hell you just played was. You just played the ode to what this thing is. Wow, there's actually people in here. This is fucking awesome. You just played the ode for even. Maybe I did. I don't know. I recommend Evan Brewer. I'll definitely check that out. Stingray sounds great. The 135 connection plays some feel good. I have a video for the Gorillas for that. How do you mute while... See, these are the questions I want. How do you mute while fretting middle and ring finger? So, let's look at my hand. That's a great question. So, middle and ring. Wait, what is the question? How do you mute while fretting middle... So middle and ring finger to play a tritone. So say we're on, so we could see both hands. Say we're on the E string, 7 and 8 on the A string. All I'm doing, because the comments are there, I always keep my thumb on the lowest string. And then when I play this one, I come click it down, so it mutes the next note. I don't even take my finger off the first note. They could stay there the whole time. And the other strings are being muted by my hand. Just holding against it. They'd all be dead notes, unless I want them to play. So that's how I mute. And I float my finger, so like, if I'm playing low, it'll come to here, and then I'll come down to here. On a 5-string or a 4-string, it would be here, but I'll do the second lowest note, the string, and the lowest string. And wedge it between, so it'll mute everything. And then on the 6th string, I'll come down there, and I keep my hand flat, which takes some getting used to. And if you just saw that, my thumb just comes straight down, naturally. I go along with index or thumb. Hold on, I gotta keep going back to this. Blah, 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 blah. I missed a lot of people. Fugazi, blah, blah, blah. If I missed your comment, I'm sorry. You do these live streams at the same time? Yeah, I try to. It's typically been at 1 o'clock Arizona time, but I was running late because I had to pick this thing up. But more people by a shitload are here right now. So I'm gonna start doing it around the same time. I'll do it tomorrow. So whatever time I went live, 2:45, 2:50, I don't know. Something like that. Do you live streams yet? Oh, huge active pickups. Yeah, these pickups are unbelievable. That's not bad, but it's hilarious. Announces each note. Sweet mute techniques. Muting is huge. The notes you don't play, I feel like, are more important than the ones you do, especially on bass. Hence a bass drop. If you don't have a bass drop without dropping out first. How do you mute the low B if you're playing with a pick? That is an interesting question. I don't have a pick with me right now. If I'm playing with a pick, I hover my thumb. People say it's bad technique. I don't give a shit. If it gets the job done, it works. So if I'm playing, I'll just keep my thumb here. Or I'll be playing just like that, or I just don't hit it. I gotta get a pick. I don't have one. That'll be tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. Picks will be the topic tomorrow, definitely. Can I do 3-finger pick and what finger to start with? Yeah, start with your ring finger. Just like when you're bored in school or at a job, you go like this all the time. Just do it with your ring, middle index, and that's the exact same thing that you do on bass. I kind of turn my hand so they hit that way, and I play triplets. Triplet, triplet, triplet. Actually, it's 1, 2, 3. That's 3, 4. But granted, he doesn't do that in Iron Maiden with 3 fingers. He does 2, like. Technique to get. Like, I have a scale that I run, like an original thing. And then try to do that with 2 fingers. It's just a minor scale. Gojira riff, please. What theory should someone learn first? Major scale. Absolutely. Everything is based off a major scale. Like every single thing that you're gonna play. So if you want to learn theory, get the major scale first, and then move it up to a 2 octave, and then we'll do it in thirds, starting on the 3rd note, and then we'll do modes, meaning you start 1 to 1, then you'll go 2 to 2, and then the 6th one of that is a minor scale. It's not just a shred. Like you could play like that Mixolydian one, the 5th one, all comes from the major scale. I know I'm going off the deep end about what to learn first, but my point is all of that crazy shit is just from a major scale. All of it. If you understand a major scale, you'll be able to understand all that stuff. Do I know Sheen's 3-finger technique? I don't think I do. I think he does the same thing I was just doing before though. Best place to start, start playing Ramon songs. Like, can't go wrong with that. And then from Ramon songs, go to Black Sabbath. Just look those up and play along to the recording, and you'll be off and running before you know it. Which eventually been 3 to 1, but it was weird. I gotta see this. Do Tenacious D. I can't just do stuff this whole time. Ask me solid questions, and I'll get on it. Like, what to mute, what should you play first, all that stuff. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be a bass DJ, and I don't want to do that. Do you know Dust My? But also put those names in. Like, I don't know that one. Dust My Broom by Elmore James. No, I don't. So I'm definitely gonna look that stuff up. But my live performance is on. I'll confirm it tomorrow. I'll put a flyer up in the community thing, but I think it's November 15th at ASU. There's like, I don't know, some like art wine thing or whatever. It's people I've never played with before. Guy reached out to me. He saw the Wu-Tang thing, and they actually cover Wu-Tang. It's this guy's like project. He does like drums. It's kind of a jam band. I don't know. I don't have to learn things note for note, so I just know the chord changes, and I'll improv it. Play for an hour. So that's gonna be a lot of fun. Just to get, I haven't played live. Well, I'm going live right now, but really actually played live. I don't think I've ever done it not drunk. I'm not bragging about that, but I've been sober for 2.5 years. I really don't think I've actually played out like an actual gig sober yet. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Did I know Ice Wallow come to? I don't. Show us the versatility tone-wise. Yeah, this thing is insane. What preamp would I recommend? I recommend getting a really good bass if you're gonna be spending money like that. Congrats, nice work. I'm trying, thank you. What the fuck David is trying to do. Yeah, to go through the tone on this thing, just keeping the EQ all the way up, low, mid, high. I have a video where I go through each pickup, but bridge, we'll just use Fugazi. Muse Hysteria, I'm gonna be doing either the next video or the one right after that. I'm keeping that one. I waited till the channel got monetized because I know that one will have a lot of views and plays and all that. Because, not that I give a shit about, well, I do care about that. I'll go through the tone in a minute. The reason I held off on Muse, and I'm still holding off until I put it up there, is the more people that see a video, the channel gets put out. So more people will learn about this channel. This is a really small channel. It's only hit 5, we started at 0 a year ago. Like just October 6th is when I started this channel. I didn't even have my head on it. I was so awkward. I'm still awkward because it's weird, but I've come a long way. So my point is I'll do Muse Hysteria. The next video, it's 1 or 2 videos. So I don't know, this week, before, what's today? Yeah, this week his Hysteria will definitely be up. Playing gigs drunk when I was younger, not now. Yeah, I used to play drunk. I used to do everything drunk though. I was like a legit alcoholic. Like I was gonna absolutely die. Like 100%. Came very close. Yeah, crazy shit. Like scars on my head from it and everything. Could all bash my brains out. Fucked up stuff. But anyway, I'm good now. Playing it, what else? That's cool. Can I play AC/DC? Of course I can play AC/DC. You can play AC/DC too. I highly recommend doing it. Is there a method plucking between a string gap? Yeah, I use 3 fingers when I'm doing chords. Like. So what I'm doing there is I'm muting my thumb and the low B. Plucking index, middle, and then I use ring, middle, index for each string, and I do a hybrid thing in between, meaning like using my index and middle just to get comfortable with it. But all that comes from practicing it over and over again. Until it's natural. Is there any method, blah, blah, blah? Do you have any experience or thoughts? I like chord basses. The bang for the buck is insane. I love them. I haven't played one in like fucking 20 years, but they're real. When I did play them, they were good. I don't even know if they still make them. I hope they do. Thomas Bonner would be John Jones. I don't know, maybe. I don't know who that is. They are, maybe I do know who that is. Hey, are you wondering? I also play guitar, yeah. Yeah, I'll play Slayer again because the shirt's on, of course. Poser, right? Because I have the shirt on, I can't get through the song. Do district alternate, what? Do a strict alternate take on something like Number of the Beast. Feels easier to have index and middle. Yeah, index and middle on each string is good. The rake, that's well, Metallica does it with the pick. But I use a rake when I play it without a pick. The rake means you drag your fingers down. Respectively, each one. Oof. Jeez, obviously I don't play a 5 enough. That's why it jumps off. way closer to the edge on that. Cue the Linkin Park. Do you within a block or system? Let me know the one chord when you know exactly everything else. I don't use a system. The only system I use is my knowledge of the major scale. That and my finger patterns, so I know what shapes mean what intervals, and I fuck with it from there. Just ran into the anti-Dana White. Do you like the band Styx? Yeah, Styx is cool. Styx is a little corny, but everything from the 80s is corny. But I do like Styx. The one thing about everyone from the 80s, all those bands, they all really know how to play. Like, you may or may not like the music, or I may or may not like the music, but those fucking guys shred. Like, they're all really, really, really good. It's easier for me to play that with fingers than a pick. Yeah, the thing, we'll do picks tomorrow. And I'm not good at it. I should be, but everything you play, you should be able to do with both. Love the content. One quick question: where are you at one of Diddy's free? No, but I'm from Long Island, and he's done some crazy shit in the Hamptons, allegedly. And I was too poor to go out there. I went to Louder Than Life, and I was supposed to see Slayer, but the day Slayer was playing, the wind was crazy, and they canceled. That's lame. Justice for Jason, yeah. As I just read all these comments, say Bob for Fortune. Bob. Yeah, all the motherfuckers could rip. Yeah. You know, it's right across from the one. Yeah, I'm gonna do Hysteria. I'm saving that for an actual video, and I'll put that up, and I'll break it down. It's way easier than people make it out to. It's not fucking hard at all. You break it into 4 sections, and that's it. But gotta stick around for that one. I'm holding on to that. Sending good vibes from Scotland. What up, Scotland? I would love to visit Scotland. I mostly play picks, so it's weird that I can't play that one. It's not weird. He's not used to it. You're gonna practice it more. I always play Sabbath. I just played Sabbath. You will practice and become a great guitarist. More Sabbath? One of my favorite ones was that, or I might be a half step. Yeah. Whatever that one is. I think it's called Rat Stew or something like that. Hand of Doom. That's what it's called, Rat Stew. Dude, you can play Shit Like Death? Yeah, I can play Shit Like Death. How we are at 12 likes. Yeah, how the fuck? We've had like 60 something people in here and we're at 18 likes. I don't know. Maybe people don't like it. Rat salad, not rat stew. Nice. Good point. Yeah, I don't know. Everyone says the likes like promote this stuff, but I don't know. I feel weird asking people like smash the like button, man, because I never want to. I mean, I have a YouTube channel, but I just am a bass player that has a YouTube channel. I got frustrated. I was talking to a guy at the bass place before about it, how frustrating it is. Like, there's so much fluff out there, even though this is live and it's all fluff, but it's all conversational. It's a community. But the actual videos. What are we saying? You can play Shit Like Death, and I can play Death like shit. We are not the same. We're very similar, Blake. But Blake, you could actually like kill people if you wanted to. I mean, anyone could do that too, but I need an AR-15 over there. You could actually do it. If anyone doesn't know, Blake will beat the shit out of it. That's what he does. How do I explain what you do? Mixed martial arts? Yeah. I play Murata. That's a good one. Blunder? I gotta learn that one. I listen to that all the time. Murata, that's a good request. I could play one. I can. I just haven't. But I can't just sit here and just take requests and play music. But, like, instead of saying, can you play this? Hey, do a lesson on this one, and I'll definitely, because play Randy Rhoads. I already played Randy Rhoads. Where were you? Going over the major scale. There you go, Randy Rhoads. It's more of music theory, though, bro. 1 year, woo! 1 year for this channel. Do a lesson, 4 is the key. Thanks. Yeah, listen to Blake. He knows what he's talking about. Yeah. Do you advocate sheet music? I do. Absolutely. Do I think it's necessary? Fuck no. Absolutely not. I think it's cool. You should definitely get into it. I think I suck at sight reading. I could get back into it, but it takes practice. Sheet music is awesome. Tabs are great too. The problem with tabs though is there's a lot wrong with tabs because 90% of the time they're not right. And if you look at music as like some just, yeah, I could go off on tabs, but I use them all the time too when I need to figure something out fucking quickly. But actually that's not true. I use my ear more often. But at the start, your ear's not developed, so you have to use tabs. But the cool part about tabs, and what I mentioned before, is as long as you're intentional about what you're learning and playing, just intentional about what you're playing, knowing that this to here, what is the relationship of that note, all fucking intervals. So it's just, again, talking about it earlier today. As long as you know the distance, you can come up with like, all right, well, I want to play root. All of that is because I know intervals. That's it. I know that this is a fifth, I know it's a fourth, minor third, minor sixth. And then I get my finger dexterity up enough to play them. And I just pedal between the two. Minimal movement. And that's it. Not to be a dork, but I'm loving the HX stomp. I don't know what the HX stomp is. Yes, there are flaws in sheet music. Yes, yeah, but usually sheet music is written by someone that knows how to write sheet music. People that write tabs, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. For the most part, even things like Songster are wrong, and Guitar Pro or whatever it is. Even your ears are wrong too. So, you know, that's no reason to dismiss it. It's an FX pedal ecosystem. I gotta check that out. That you won't play something that you only loved. Some digital shit. Play something that I've only loved. I only play what I love. Usually I don't play like stuff I don't love. I don't know. I don't understand that one. But yeah, get in on intervals. And then triads and all that stuff from there. That is a EC1000. Yeah, when I want to fucking play crab people music. All that fun stuff. You can straight up download every effect. That's all. That's like this. I have for the guitar amp. I have is a positive grid Spark 40. You download all sorts of apps. I just don't like it for bass because it's fucking awesome on guitar. But for bass, it doesn't. The speakers are like literally that big, so it sounds like shit. Just play a riff on Marauder's Blunder. I don't know any riffs from. I don't even remember the song Blunder. Play Gratitude. Love the I love both Warwicks. There's one over there too. Fretless and fretted. Been following the Beat Tour with Tony Levin. No, I haven't, but I heard it's fucking awesome. Tony Levin's amazing. I mean, I'm not telling anyone anything they don't know. Should I learn the neck in chunks or by strings? You should learn the neck by hand positions. One finger per fret, and then how to slide. Like. That's how I do it. Everything. It's like a racetrack. You could focus it. I don't know if anyone follows Formula One, or if I'm the only nerd. There's a lot of international people here, so probably. You could look at it like turn 1, and then there's turn 2, and then turn 3, and eventually you get into it, and it's an entire circuit, and it's one fluid motion, and the track is one memory, as opposed to this part. Like when I'm gonna do the video for Hysteria, I'm gonna do it in 4 parts. There's 4 distinct things to learn. Then when you put it together, you're fucking flying. And it's the same thing with classical, like that Rondo alla Turca thing I always play. It was all sections, like that whole part. That one part I had to break down to. And go all the way through until it became. So if you have to learn in sections or blocks, whatever, but you want the end game is to play it all at once. The comments are going bananas. Dua Lipa, that song's awesome. Play some Van Halen. I'll play Van Halen. Is that good? There's your Van Halen. play guitar lead feedback. On this channel, we prefer you play guitar lead. Probably. Big F1 fan. Sick. Paul, you're over in the UK, right? If I remember right. I don't know. Is the Williams team? I haven't followed it like very well, but Team Williams, are they still like they're the last independent team? I think. That's a bass channel, but I'll talk fucking anything. Formula 1 bass, yeah. See, Coops or Coop Records, they know what's up. Or Coo. Play some Van Halen. I just played Van Halen. Can you run a scale in thirds right now? Sure. Nope. It's a 5-string, so that's why I forgot what I was playing. There you go. And I did that because it's Blake. Whatever Blake asked for, Blake gets. Blake's cool as shit. You got your bass on you. Sick. Do you ever play with the hog out? Like, do I pull my dick out and play? Not typically, no. I think I get in trouble for that. No, I kind of keep the hog in his pants. That's what you're talking about, right? Unless I just made it weird. Announce the notes, please. Nope. That's something you do in your head. Otherwise, you get in the habit of saying it like too much. But intentional playing, only you could do that for yourself. It's just like discipline. No one can teach it to you. It's something you do all on your own when no one's watching. You just do it cause. Do you know about learning sweeps on bass? I do. Like, it's all hammer-ons and pull-offs. So a minor scale, which is technically not a sweep, because a sweep is an arpeggio. So all you have to do is take one note out and it's an arpeggio. But you have to sweep. That kind of thing. There's no reason to do it, though. I mean, for me, there's no reason to really do it. But you can impress people if that's what you're aiming for. Fucking figure out some sweeps. Still exists, yeah. Williams, sick. I've always liked them. We're getting political. Sick. Explain what the fuck is happening. I don't know. Oh, you're gonna run the thirds? Yeah. All right, Blake. So you start on. So say we're here. So I don't know if you're on a 5-string. We'll just do it on E because, or A, on the E string. Instead of going 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, we'll keep it in one octave. You're gonna start on the third. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then you go backwards the same way. Right? Yeah. It's tricky at first, but you'll get it. What is this? Not at least insane, but not at that insane speed. Yeah, sorry about that. Bro, to Italy, can you stop saying play Goat by Polyphia? Spamming the shit out of this thing. Fuck out of here, buddy. I'm not ignoring you. You just, fuck you. I'm reading your comment and you wrote the same thing 20 times. Don't do that. Run it on a 5. All right, how do we get rid of people here? Blah, blah, blah. All right, you got hidden, buddy. Mr. Goat. It's not because I can't play it. There's nothing to do with it. Just don't spam shit. Fuck out of here. I never had to do that before. But first for everything. So, yeah, sorry. Now I'm going to learn it, actually. I'll put a video up just for that prick. Whatever. Yeah, it's hidden from the group, so he might be I don't know how that works, but it really would crack me up if he's writing all this stuff and he could still see it. It just says hidden from the group, so I'm sure he's still here. But whatever. The one thing I have to say is everyone has been, that's like the worst that I've seen on this channel. It's just not bad at all. It's just probably just sitting at home wanting attention, like everyone, like we all do on the internet. But yeah, everyone's been so damn cool, which is all you guys. It's been fucking amazing on this, like, the whole live video stuff. He's blocked for 24 hours. Oh, okay. There's plenty of other things to go ask for Polyphony or whatever it is. I know that Polyphony plays a lot of those hammer-on stuff, like, again, the Ronda Rousey Turco, like, and then, like, the same idea of all that. They're super impressive. They do that, like, I forget what it's called. I want to say it's like 30-second triplets. That whole thing. I know that's not Polyphria or Polyphia, whatever you pronounce it, but it's the same idea, that kind of style of groove playing with hammer-ons and sporadic quick bursts. What scale in thirds is weird as shit? Byzantine scale is weird as shit in thirds. Definitely do that one. So that's gonna be, hold on, can you explain it number-wise one more time? Yeah. Let's do major, right? So write it on paper, because that's even easier. 3, 1, 2, 3. Then you're gonna go up to the next note. 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then the 2 notes before it. 3, 4, 5, 6, the 2 notes before it. 4, 5, 6, 7, 5, 6, 7, 8. The reason we are repeating those notes, like we play 3 twice, is because we're playing it in 4/4. So. Because if we went, let's see, it's kind of weird if you don't come back to it. Hell yeah, Tool, can you explain numbers? Don't forget to post where and what time you're playing November 15th. I will. I'll put it in the community thing. It's out here in Arizona. It'd be awesome to see people. If anyone's out here, it'd be great to come hang out. I mean, it's fucking open for everyone. I think it might even be a free show. Don't quote me on that. I don't know. But it'll be cool. I'm almost positive it's the 15th. I'll look it up when I get off of this thing. You can show that things that you are learned for. I don't know what that means. Life is music, my friend. So blah blah blah. Sing sing sing. 3 1 2 3. Yep, that's right, Blake. 3 1 2 3, 4 2 3 4, and then 5 3 4 5, 6 4 5 6, all the way up. And just do it in 1 octave at first. And when you go backwards, 6 8. We'll say 8, right? 6 8 7 6, 5 7 6 5, 4 6 5 4. Let's read it backwards. So you're not starting on the root note. That's the important part to remember there. You're not going, you could, but like, that's the other way of doing it, but not to confuse it. But we're going, because fuck that. Let's play it advanced first, and then the 2-part runs are easy. But that keeps you playing triads too. And you get really big into classical, like Prelude and Fugue in C minor. I'm playing it way too high. There it is. What are people saying? I play 5-string too. Thanks, dude. I don't know your name. My name's Mike. I don't know if I ever said that. I actually said my full name on the live video last time, which I could say again. It's Mike Tucci. Because someone was saying that they're from, my friend Giuseppe's in Georgia. And anytime I know I'm in the South when they pronounce my last name Tucky, Tucci. So yeah, that's my name. Can I play my fretless? I can. I'm gonna break the fretless out tomorrow though. I'm having too much fun with this thing. I haven't had this for like, I don't know, 2 weeks. So I dropped it off. It felt like a month. It was probably less than 2 weeks. Do you down to the B to A at all if I play? Sometimes. But I would only do that if I'm in a band that needs to do it. When I play standard tuning all the time, and I drop D on the 4-string. I will do that pretty frequently. Nothing crazy. When I'm playing alone though, I don't really play metal songs, which is usually what D is for. And if I needed to, I just break out a 5-string instead, because I have the D is right here on 5, as I give everybody the finger. Gotta run, but listening to your playing is rather enjoyable. I'd like to think so. It's rather enjoyable having you here. Like, legit. It's awesome. I can't believe there's this many people in here. So now I know to go live later in the day, because everyone's probably out of work. Even though it's 3:45 or 43, whatever it is, in Phoenix. Everyone, I think the whole world had a time change yesterday except us. Not the whole world, but all of America. Arizona and Hawaii don't change time zones. I found that out when I moved here. I was like, oh, who knew? We went from 5 to 70 at one point. Really? That's pretty cool. It's 38 is in here right now. I gave a like. Everyone else should too. Yeah, everyone else should. I appreciate it. It's not even for me. It's for I'm not being cheesy. When you like a video and when you subscribe, YouTube will promote this channel to people that have never ever seen or heard of it before. So I guarantee you, not being cocky, but if anyone watches one of these videos, they will learn something they didn't know, and their bass playing will grow. It's just a fact. Whether I'm some fucking whatever, but something they'll see something like, oh, okay, cool. So my point is to get people to be better bass players. And it starts on a ground level is likes and subscribes, because it puts it in front of people that have never seen it before. Anyway, that's my whole spiel. Mastodon, I could do Mastodon. I never tried, I never learned any Mastodon, but yeah. The whole thing is you can do anything. So that whole mentality should just go out the window. Like, anyone can, if another human being can play it, you can play it. I don't give a fuck how good they are. Like some Jocko thing or anything, you can play it. How much time do you want to put into it? That's the difference. But you can absolutely play it. The fact it used to be you and me, now it's going, yeah, man, Blake's been OG. It literally was just us in the messaging each other on Instagram. What time are you going live? That was not that long ago. That was like 2 months ago, maybe. Slap the like button, slap your bass. I like that. Do a lesson in Mastodon of roots or main. Alright, I'll definitely do that. I write down everything that I see in these, so I'll definitely do. I like Mastodon a lot. I have them on, whenever they come on Spotify, I hit the like button. Speaking of likes, right? And they show up on the shuffle all the time, which is crazy because I don't memorize names though. But I should start paying more attention to that. It's kind of like, not to be dramatic, but it's like the death of culture. You don't know the name of the song, you don't know the album it's off of, you just know that you like it when you're driving in your fucking car, which is kind of, well, whatever, but I'm culprit at it too. Hella stoked for man. Me too, man. It's so awesome. Do Ozzy? My favorite Ozzy riff, I'll drop down for D for that one, because you have to do the open. From No More Tears. Riff is just fucking chunky. Wow. That's a weird one too. Talk about time signature. Because it's still in 4/4. I can't speak and play that one though. What is it? Black Label Society. Zach Wild's band. He has an unbelievable. It's not even a cover, but it's his version of his own song of No More Tears. Rosetta Stone is one of my favorite Tool songs. I'm not that big into Tool. That whole intro is fucking unbelievable. What are people saying? That's for the fretless day, exactly, for Jocko. Seems like when I begin our lessons with one of your main 1-minute drills. That's awesome that you're using that. That's fucking cool to see, man. That's like I was just saying before. The whole point of this channel is to get people to become better bass players. And I can successfully say we, not me, we are doing that here. Especially when people ask questions and stuff, because if you're asking it, oh, BLS, shit, but if you're asking it, millions of other people on the internet are asking the same thing. That's one you could really lay into. Mother Mary by Black Label. That whole Sonic Brew, that album is unbelievable. You are drinking. No, not anymore. No one wants me to drink. I commit felonies, allegedly. I still don't have any felonies on my record. Allegedly. I like to commit felonies, hurt other people, and ultimately myself when I drink and do drugs. So I don't do them. That's just me though. But yeah, I'm not drinking. Andrew, that's my brother's name. I can't see the little thing, so if that's my brother, Fuck you, Andrew. If it's not my brother, I take it back. I'm just joking, Andrew. I'm sure you're not my brother. You're cool. My brother's cool too. I'm whatever. Rambling. But yeah, I don't know if I have too much, but there's fucking 30 people in here. What do you guys want to talk about? I've been sober. How long have I been sober? October 8th was 2.5 years. So, getting there. Longest before that was like 12 days. And that's because I was in a fucking mental hospital. Drugs are bad. Drugs aren't all bad. I don't agree with that. Yeah, it's given to you. There you go. CT James. Yeah, I just, yeah, you don't know how much pain you're in until you're not. That's how I was. It was just so normal. So, it's a completely different life. Wouldn't change it for anything. Did you know that the band Rammstein takes 65 hours to set up the stage? I did not know that, but I do not question that. That sounds about right. How do you release the fret for shorter notes? I just let go, and then I quickly mute it. So, I don't even need to let go of it, though. It's all right hand. Or you can let go this way. But I always mute it. If I were to just let go, you hear that? It's a harmonic. It brings out. It sucks, so the next finger falls down. And that's how I do it. How do you release the fret, blah, blah, blah. Weed, yes. Alcohol, no. Yeah, weed, I don't think weed should be legal. I think it should be mandatory. I don't smoke weed either. But I think that everyone should get high and chill this fucking country out and then take it or leave it. But yeah, I gave up my privilege of doing weed. I've overextended it, so abstinence is the only way for me. It's whatever. I was never big on weed either, though. It was lightweight with weed, at least. Other stuff. We got another bot out here. Who's botting? Rammstein, gnarliest show I've ever seen. Yeah, I'm sure Rammstein's insane. Weed is legal. Hello, it's my brother's birthday, and he goes by Dill. Can you say, happy birthday, Dildo? I see what you did there. I didn't know. He's talking about Israel. Whatever. I stay out of it. I will say something funny, because I'm a New Yorker, and I can talk about that. I didn't know that, I thought it was funny to see that people were calling that rally at Madison Square Garden a Nazi rally. But this isn't a comedy bit, it's just the initial thought. I thought it was really funny that the safest place for Jewish people in New York City, that being at a Nazi rally is safer than being at NYU or Columbia University for them. Which cracks me the fuck up, because that shit, people are so off the deep end, it blows my mind. But anyway, back to the comments. I didn't know Israel's. I don't know if that guy's still. If he does it again, I'll give him the boot. Benson Boone. I don't know who Benson Boone is. Spamming the same message. Yeah, I don't know. If he shows up again, we'll give him the boot. But whatever. Yeah. So I don't know. 4 o'clock almost. About an hour. What else you guys got? If nothing, I'm gonna go, because I just realized I haven't eaten any food today. I'm gonna become hangry. So actually, I'm gonna go. I hate to leave 27 people just. Yeah, I used to know how to play it. As I just do slides. I'll relearn. I'll do My Name is Mud tomorrow. I'll figure that out like tomorrow morning or something like that. I'll relearn it. That's one of my favorite Primus bass lines, and I'm not huge into Primus, but that one's just fucking good. Paranoid, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I'm gonna go get some food, dudes. Dude, you should go oil up and everything will be good, just like Diddy did. Okay. Hollywood Undead. My friends toured with them. So my friends were in the Sleeping. There's a lot of Long Island bands from when I was around. Hollywood Undead, they were kind of with that crowd. Okay, I'm gonna go though. I am hungry. Mwah. You guys are amazing. Just under an hour by 30 seconds. Yeah, hit the fucking, well, it's 26 people, 33 likes. That sounds about right. Go like some videos so we can promote this thing. Please and thank you. You guys are awesome. That was nice, man. Thank you. It was awesome. Let you get out of the basement. No one digs bass is sad. Can you play Tool, Drew? All right, I'm really going. I'm really gonna go eat a sandwich or something right now. So yeah, legitimately. Goodbye, everybody. You're all fucking amazing. Same place, same time tomorrow. Okay, bye.